Okay, my name is Eric Deloach. I'm a book author and also host of Black Authors and Others. We have a special guest today, and everybody has been inquiring on LinkedIn about and other places that I have a base viewer base about cryptocurrency. That's the new conversations and all over the world, everywhere. So we have a special guest, and with no further ado, who deals with cryptocurrency. And let me allow her to introduce herself. At this time, let me let you introduce yourself.
Well, thank you very much, Eric, for having me here. My name is Faith Titus. I'm a chartered surveyor by profession, and I am also a crypto and blockchain consultant. I am a founder of Blockchain Nigeria User Group, rather a co-founder of Blockchain Nigeria User Group, and founder CEO Sonergy.io. Sonergy.io is actually a blockchain data integrity protocol that focuses on providing access to quality data to businesses, corporations, individuals, and institutional agencies, every corporate environment or anyone that requires data, because we know that we actually cannot do anything without having data, rather. So there's a need for us to have quality data, to provide solutions for whatever challenges we're facing everywhere in the world.
Great. I wanted to say something, and I really appreciate my friends over at Foreign Strategies, these American gentlemen that travel the world. You may call them digital nomads. But they were talking about cryptocurrency, and I just want to share something I think is interesting to everybody. They brought up, they talked about a gentleman named Ryan Leslie, a Black gentleman who graduated from Harvard, okay, and also is a music producer with P. Diddy and other persons. Okay, now this gentleman in 2009 put in an investment of $100,000 in cryptocurrency. As of 2021, that $100,000 in cryptocurrency turned into an estimated $16 million. $100,000 turned into an estimated $16 million. Now, I have to give a shout out. This is to one master teacher. This is an investment gentleman who's also a travel nomad as well, that resides in England, but is hails from Houston, Texas, but is in England. I watched this material. I'm one of his fans, and he was talking about. He has a background in finance like I do. He talked about cryptocurrency. He said that it's roughly a $2 trillion market right now. However, however, that the gold market is $11 trillion market. But he said it's kind of like the internet, how we first started and nobody knew what was going to happen. But he said it's potential that it can triple to, to a 5,000, a 6,000 market in a year or 2 years. So this is very big business, and I think we really need to take note. And that's why I have this expert on today to kind of give you the basics, because nobody really quite understands. There's a dictionary meaning, but nobody can kind of put their hands on cryptocurrency, and we definitely want to get involved while the fire is hot. One last thing to mention about him. He said that China currently, and he read this out of Bloomberg, so he got the information, has banned cryptocurrency, and that's not a success, but it's because they can't quite get their hands around having control of it. So this apparently is the moment in time that you want to get involved. I have to mention this one more thing, and I think this is interesting. There's a gentleman that was from South Africa that was interviewed by one master teacher, and this gentleman, you know, is you know the value of money compared to the United States, but however, is now in United States money a multi-millionaire in cryptocurrency. So this is big business, people, and I'm going to turn it back over. I just want to lay that out for everyone and turn it back over to our expert. And let me just ask you just a basic first question for us people who don't know basically anything about cryptocurrency. How would you describe what is cryptocurrency?
Well, thank you very much for that question. You have actually laid the very basic background about crypto. You know, cryptocurrency is actually a money, right? It's a digital money.
Okay.
It's a virtual money, but the difference between it is just because, you know, the difference between crypto and the paper money that we have, right, like the US dollar, is because the cryptocurrency, which is money, is encrypted with the help of what we call cryptography, right? And that makes it to run on the blockchain, right? So it is actually a digital asset that has a store of value. Like you rightly mentioned about the gold, you know, you can, and you can see that the stock market, right, and even gold market, it's the market capitalization is a little lower than the cryptocurrency market. Like you rightly mentioned, it's over 2 trillion, all right? So let's say actually created by an unknown individual in 2010, as at that time, the value was a little lower than $1.
Okay.
Right?
Whoa.
Yeah, it was a little lower than $1.
Okay.
But right now, and that's why I said that it has a store of value. It's a money that has a store of value, right? So as at 2010, it was a little lower than $1. But today, as we speak right now, so I'm talking about Bitcoin, right? So as we speak right now, one Bitcoin is going for a value of $43,000. So say, for example, you kept $1 in the bank. You just kept $1 in the bank in 2009, 2010. I don't think that $1, if he was able to buy you a piece of bread in 2010, I don't think $1 would be able to buy you a piece of bread right now, right this minute. And I don't think that $1 would be able to go to the value of $42,000. And so just 21 million of Bitcoin was created. And out of that 21 million of Bitcoin that was created, over 19 million of it has been mined and is in the hands of individuals just like you and I. We are holding it. And it has no central form of control by any institutional authority. So the money is being controlled by you and I. So thereby it gives us the opportunity to become our own banks. Right, so it has that potential, and the Bitcoin itself cannot be counterfeited. It is not heavy, it is very light. You can use it
Wow. You could
transaction. You can use it to pay flight to currency. I'm just trying to let you know the Bitcoin. You can use it to pay. Can use it to pay money. You can send money. Let's say, for example, you're here, like here, I'm here in Africa, I'm here in Nigeria, and you're over there in US or whoever that is in UK, and you want to send money down to Africa, instead of sending down USD, which is going to take about 3 to 4 days before the money gets to me, and after the bank or a financial institution would have, charged us a whole lot of fees and making the money smaller and not having so much value. So instead of going through all those processes, you can convert the USD to Bitcoin, or by buying Bitcoin, you can convert it to what we call USDT, which is Theta dollar, is a digital dollar, which is also a stable coin. It is pegged to $1. It doesn't reduce in value. You can use, those cryptocurrency to convert your dollar into it and send the money across to me in Africa in split of seconds without paying a huge transaction fee, without the control of any third party. So that is one of the potential and one of the benefits of cryptocurrency, and it gives every one of us the opportunity to create wealth. Although Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are very, very volatile, because the value goes up and down. It has its futures, because of some market manipulations, it always rises and falls, right? But as much as it does that, it has that opportunity to create wealth for every one of us, because the world monetary policies is being controlled by a certain cabal of people, and we cannot be under this capitalism for a very long time. So cryptocurrency gives us freedom, financial freedom. So why should we always be under some kind of financial monopoly by a certain um, 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 powers that be, when we have something that gives you and I the opportunity, the authority to control our wealth just the way we should, right? So it gives opportunity to those who has been excluded from the global economy to have a financial inclusion. And that is the reason why every one of us should embrace cryptocurrency. And again, it is not, it doesn't run, or it does not run on an infrastructure that is centralized, that has a government control. It runs on the blockchain, which provides decentralization. So giving you and I access to transact, to, send our money anywhere that we want to send it to, right? So that is freedom. So why would I want to, live under something that I have to, somebody will have to control me and telling me, oh, you cannot spend this amount of money that you have. But that is not to say that, because of that, most people think that um, because it is anonymous, nobody can know what is going on the blockchain, and therefore it brings about, of scammers, of fraud, people coming to, like the bad actors coming to make use of it. But it is not true. Cryptocurrency actually provides a high level of transparency, in financial transaction, be it in the government sector, in any institution, anywhere you find yourself. Because sometimes when you go to the bank and you withdraw money from the bank, it goes out of, circulation. And if somebody come to ask you how much did you withdraw from the bank, you can tell lies and say you withdrew maybe $1,000, but you actually withdrew more than $1,000, and it leaves room for no trace. But with cryptocurrency transaction, you have the opportunity to trace. You can actually trace, fraudulent activities. And thank God for technology. There are hybrid technologies right now that provides even the government institution to be able to track fraudulent money, like money laundering and all of that, right? So it is not a bad thing. It is not a bad thing to leverage cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, blockchain, because that is where the world is going to. Despite that, China has been threatening, they've been banning cryptocurrency you know, couple of years ago, even recently, they issued an outright ban in China that has not made even the price of Bitcoin to go back to $1. It is still trading at $42,000, $43,000. So that is to let you know that this asset we're talking about has a great value, has a great potential. And people are speculating by the year end, it may go up to $100,000. But outside Bitcoin, there are other alternative cryptocurrencies that people who are willing to invest their money can invest. But before investing in cryptocurrency or Bitcoin or any blockchain um, platform, that provide crypto services, you need to do yourself due diligence. You need to make researches. You need to find out people who are behind that project, people who created the token, people who created the coin. So you don't go investing your money in a digital asset or a crypto asset that's in the nearest future, or maybe in a couple of days to come, would actually reduce in value and thereby making you to lose your money. So you have to be very, very careful. For every good opportunity out there are bad actors out there, to take advantage of the newbies or the ignorance in the market.
Great. And let me just say this thing about Nigeria, and I did some research. It's actually in my second book. I think, if I'm correct, and you could correct me, you have 3 billionaires at least now.
Yes.
Three billionaires. I just want the public to know that, and that is fantastic. The first question I would want to ask is, what's the lowest amount of American dollars that an investor can invest in cryptocurrency and be allowed to invest in cryptocurrency?
Well, I would say the lowest amount anybody can invest as a US citizen or any citizen of any country, has to do with any amount that you can afford to lose.
Okay.
I say that because of the volatility in the market, right? And sometimes, because of the volatile nature of the market of Bitcoin, of cryptocurrency, you may just go right now and buy. Maybe you invested maybe $1,000, maybe $50 or $20, and the market plunges. Because of fear, you may outrightly want to go and sell. But I can encourage you, not to sell, because,
Okay.
for example, people who invested just $1. Remember, like I said, in 2010, it was
Right.
a little lower than $1. Let's assume you invested. Let's even say it was 10 cents, and you invested just $1. 10 cents would have given you like 10 Bitcoin, and that was just 2010, and this is just like 10 years ago, and this is 2021. So multiplying 10 Bitcoin times the recent or the current price of Bitcoin right now, which is $43,000 by 10. Isn't that about $42 million? Is it up to, or 400 and no 400 400 and yeah, $430,000. Yeah. That should give. Yeah. So as it is, you need to invest just what you can lose. But whatever you're investing right now, you should invest with a long-time mindset.
Right.
You should have a long-time mindset investment. Don't invest right now just because Bitcoin, maybe by December, people are speculating that it's going to go up to $100,000, and it may not go. It may even come down to $35,000. So, and even when you invest, try to monitor the market. And there are tools that can help you. There are apps you can, download on your phone that can help you check the market. It is very easy. You can go on places like CoinMarketCap, then you download the app on your phone and you set the notifications. You have in-app notifications that will let you know that, okay, Bitcoin has come down to 40,000. Then if you want to sell, you sell. Bitcoin has gone up to $50,000. You want to say, you have to say, it doesn't really take a whole lot of, rocket science or maybe a lot of education. I'm not saying that you do not need to be educated, to know how to trade the crypto markets. You actually need education, but you can only learn by getting these apps, downloaded on your mobile phone. No matter how busy you are, even though you're a medical doctor, even though you are a banker, whatever you are, you can literally trade Bitcoin and monitor, invest your money in Bitcoin and monitor your money so you don't lose your money. So you can invest as low as $20, as low as $50, as high as $1 million. There are companies and individuals that are investing millions of dollars in blockchain and cryptocurrency projects. So you can actually find a good startup. That's another way of investing. You can invest as a venture capitalist. You can invest as an angel investor by finding a credible blockchain and cryptocurrency startups, that are providing, a solution that is disrupting the norms of maybe traditional way of doing businesses. And these people do not really have a lot of funding to scale their projects. Take, for example, like my project, Sonergy.io, right? That I said we are, focusing on providing access to quality data for people who are doing businesses, for them to have business insights, just for them to be profitable in their businesses in future. And not just for businesses, but for a health sector. They have medical records, they need to make researches, people who are innovating, people who want to solve maybe some kind of health issues, they are making researches. They need data, they need primary data, and they need access to this data. And not just any and anyhow data, they need quality data. And blockchain technology provides that opportunity for people to provide quality data to researchers. Take, for example, you are an author, right? You want to write a book in a particular field. You need to make researches. Sometimes you do not rely on the information or data that you get from Google. Oh my God, this is one thing about my country.
Don't worry, don't worry. Go ahead. Don't worry about it. Go ahead. Keep talking. But let me ask you this. I can still see you now. Could you invest? Okay, the lowest is $20.
Yeah, you can do $20 maybe just for practicing. Yeah, $20.
Can you do $5? Let me ask this. Can you do $1, $5? I'm just curious. I have no idea.
Well, you cannot be able to do $1 because most of the transaction fees, cost like about 30 cents, 20 cents, $1 thereabout. Like Ethereum gas fee is actually very pricey. Say, for example, you're making a transaction of $20. Sometimes it may require you to spend up to $15 to pay transaction fee. That is what it is now. So in that situation, investing $1 wouldn't be possible.
So you saying at basically around $20.
Yes, $20.
That's the lowest. Pretty much is the lowest. It's about $20 or $25.
Yes, you can be doing that maybe out of your monthly savings. Every month or every week, you put in $20, or every day, like you have the piggy bank thing. You can be doing $20 just like that, and you're accumulating. I have one of my US partner, a trading partner, who the beginning of last year, 2020, during the COVID era, he was doing every day, he was actually contributing, buying Bitcoin of, he was doing that $5 every day. He was
Okay.
actually buying $5 worth of Bitcoin every day for his daughter. Now calculate $5 every day since January 2020 till date. Every day $5. And that's a whole lot of money. So you can be doing what we call accumulation.
Yeah, accumulation.
You know, whether the price goes up or that what of it every day or every week. Yes. Yeah, it works that way.
So let's say 20 to
So
20 to 40 to $50 is good for start. The start.
exactly, you can, of course you can do that. And you can start from investing in downloading wallets from Coinbase. Coinbase is one of the biggest cryptocurrency exchange, and is owned by the US, right?
Right.
So you can go on Coinbase, then you create a wallet, you sign up an account with them, and you create a wallet, and you keep buying the coin with your card, with your credit card, right? So it's very simple, but you have to, as a US citizen, you have to pay tax.
Oh, yeah, you have to pay
Yes.
taxes. Yeah, yeah. Now, let me ask you this right here. Let me ask you this. Since you are in it, very strongly. What is okay? That was Bloomberg's assessment in terms of YouTube entrepreneurs slash digital traveler. One master teacher was he had read about Bloomberg's statement that I guess the institution. What is your assessment? Why is China banning cryptocurrency right now? In your estimation, in your analysis, why are they doing that?
Okay, I think in my own simple opinion, I think why they are banning cryptocurrency, that a lot of their money is being, taken out from their country to finance different business corporations, probably in the US, and other country. So I think it's actually affecting their economy. When people have more access to something they can control, something they can get value from, and investing in something that when it goes up, you have the opportunity to earn from it rather than holding just the normal government issued fiat currency, which does not even go up. Rather, it is being deflated by inflation, right? So people tend to sought after such an asset, and these assets are not being traded on a platform probably that is owned by the country like China. Because if, for example, China as a country has a cryptocurrency exchange where the Chinese would be trading, as they are trading, there are transaction fees that are running under those transactions that they are making, and this money would be going to the Chinese economy. So it means that it will be contributing to their GDP, right?
Right.
But in this case, the exchanges are owned by individuals, like, say, for example, Binance. Binance is actually a Chinese citizen owned crypto exchange. So it is an individual, and a whole lot of crypto transactions are being carried out on that exchanges. So it means that bulk of that money is going to just one pocket. And
Okay.
again, yeah, that is my analysis, and I know it works for, is applicable in every other country. And again, um, as a government, governments has power,
Right.
and
Right.
they cannot be able to sit down and watch you and I to tell them that the currency they issued is more lower than a currency that is being issued by an unknown person.
Right,
So
right, right,
yeah, so they won't, sit down and watch you do that. So they always want to be in control.
right.
So you can't take that away from them. So, and if they know people are always going there, they will always want to, bring up institutional policies or regulatory frameworks that would, make such transactions or activities, to come to an end. And it is not only applicable to China, even here in Nigeria, this that happened, that was months ago in February, where the Central Bank of Nigeria found out that the Nigerian naira were not being, traded in the Nigerian stock exchange. Rather, people were pulling their money from the stock exchange. People were selling their shares, and they were taking the money out of those sectors and bringing them, putting them into the crypto market. And those monies were being traded in an exchange that is not owned by the country government or by so, and bulk of that money, the transaction fees were just going to a different country. So they frowned out it and they had to put a ban, for the bank not to engage with crypto related activities. But even as they have done that, it never stopped anybody trading crypto. Myself, I trade crypto P2P, like peer to peer. You can be there in US and I'm here in Nigeria. We can transact, we can trade. And originally that was how the Bitcoin infrastructure or the system, was designed, just to enable you and I to trade, to transact peer to peer with nobody holding us down or controlling us, saying no, we can't trade and all of that. And we are still making money. And it has not made the crypto market capitalization to come down. Rather, more institutional investors are coming in. Last year, I would say 2019, the likes of PayPal, they were not investing in the crypto market. They were all against Bitcoin. The likes of JP Morgan, they made mockery about it. MicroStrategy, a whole lot of them are coming in. The likes of Elon Musk, you could see them tweeting about it. And recently, months ago, he tweeted about Dogecoin. And Dogecoin in 2017 was trading at, like 1 cent. But and then I had a good number of it. And when Elon Musk tweeted about it, people came in and they started buying and they trade in a day. In a day, it did over 800%
Mm.
in 24 hours.
So
And so that's how that market
no,
is.
yeah, go ahead. Interesting. So let's just say let's say $200. $200, you took that now and you traded in one of the currencies on the block exchange for cryptocurrency. What do you think will happen if the market does well by up into January? What would happen to that $200?
Okay. Let's say for example, you invested $200, right?
$200.
$200 right now, right?
Right, right.
Let's say for example, you happen to find a coin. I would always want to use mine, which is Soneju coin. We're
Yeah.
actually pegging the price at 20 cents right now, and you bought $200 worth of it. That would be giving you about 40 pieces of Soneji token. Say for example, by January, it goes up to $1. So now you have 40 pieces of Soneji coin. So 40 pieces of it times $1, right? That will be giving you, say, or let's just say maybe it goes up to $100.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's possible. It's possible.
Okay.
Yeah, so it goes up to $100. So you have 40 pieces of Soneji token and multiplying it by $100 each, that's $4,000 for something you bought with $200. It
Wow.
happens that way. Yes. And there are some coins that you can buy this minute when you know that the coins have the credibility to do very well. They have a very good use case. And when they launch into the market, probably you bought it when they were doing their pre-sale, their token pre-sale or private sale. And, because they do a lot of marketing and they have potential partnerships with different companies. Say, for example, Coinbase now becomes one of the partners, investment partners for Soneji. People would come in, and once they come in, they'll start buying. And that can actually, once we launch today, that can actually drive the price of the coin even up to $1,000. So the market happens that way. It works that way. And sometimes people feel that it is magic. So, and the thing is that when you have invested and you have earned a lot of profits, it could be 10%, it could be 50%, depending on your risk appetite. The best thing is to sell, take profits. Take profits, you can leave a little amount of that money in your wallet, or you leave it there and watch the market, and you can find other ones, take out that money again, put in on a different project token, you buy and watch it. If he has done 20%, 50%, 100%, as the case may be, because a lot of them have that potential to do 10,000s. It happens that way, because if you go on CoinMarketCap and you check, you would see histories of a lot of crypto project tokens that have done tremendously well. They have actually given people a good return of their money. And sometimes you just, when you see that, you just have to sell. You have to sell, don't be greedy.
Right.
And if you also lose money, take it as an experience.
Right.
And it shouldn't stop you from investing. So probably because you lost money because you didn't do enough research, or maybe you came in late. So that's why it is very, very important that for every cryptocurrency project you are investing your money into, you have to do due diligence. You have to study their roadmap. You need to make sure that the crypto coin has a good utility, a good use case. They are actually, providing a service. Take, for example, this period, this is the era of NFT. NFT is actually non-fungible tokens. It provides the opportunity for people, especially artists, to sell their piece of art or talent, to the whole world. So you can tokenize your art, you can tokenize your book. As a musician, you can tokenize your music and you list it in the NFT marketplaces, and you see people coming to buy your art, your piece of art. It could be games. A lot of people like playing games, like kids, so people deploy such projects and, into the non-fungible token marketplace, like OpenSea and Nifty, Rarible, a lot of them. You can find them. You can go on CoinMarketCap, www.
I think you'll come.
Marketcap.com, right? If you're listening to me, so there are a lot of collectibles. Yes, you can actually blockchain, and you get people buying them, people bidding for the prizes. Like, you are an author, you can go there, tokenize your book
Yeah.
instead of listing on Amazon.
Right.
Instead of listing your book on Amazon, you go and you tokenize it. You provide the copy on as an NFT, where people can always go and mint the book once they get the book, right? So it gives you direct ownership and access to the money. They won't pay to Amazon, then Amazon will not remit to you. Now they pay directly for that book to your wallet. You receive that money into your wallet. So that is one of the potential and the benefits of cryptocurrency, right? So people go there. Say for example, do you know that you can actually launch a book right now, and you just have, and you want people to buy, and they keep, once you list it on the market, and people will go start bidding. You place a price on it, people will go start bidding with the token. As they are bidding, the value of the book is increasing, and all of that money is coming to you. And the highest
Right.
bidder takes it home.
Right.
And now it provides that opportunity of the book not to be plagiarized.
Right.
So it has that proof of ownership or authorship. It cannot be no one can actually alter what you have written. So it has that ID that, okay, this is the original copy. It cannot be copyrighted so easily, right? So these are actually the benefits that cryptocurrency blockchain provides, to every one of us. So as an investor, look for a credible project you can invest, even if it's $50, $100, $200, right?
Mhm.
And monitor it. And I'm confident that within 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, you know, you would be profitable.
Right. Let me ask you, where do you recommend for the start people that are starting that want to get started? Where should they? I definitely will put a link that they can maybe contact you if they're interested in doing business. But where can they go to just kind of learn what's out there and kind of learn about it, just to read it? It's one thing to hear somebody talk, but some people are, you got that analytical crowd, especially on LinkedIn, which we have smart people here on LinkedIn, including yourself, geniuses like yourself. So where would you recommend that we go and read and kind of learn to at least be able to conversate with you properly about the topic? Where do you what should we research and look and try to learn?
Okay. Well, there are a lot of resources out there. For example, YouTube. Just here that we are, talking. There are a whole lot of cryptocurrency, blockchain, technology resources out there. They can actually learn. They just have to, Google what is crypto. I know that, yes. Sometimes you need someone to hold you by hands to teach you, right? But for beginners, you can start from there. Then you can also come to me. You can reach me on my LinkedIn page. You can go on LinkedIn and type in Surv Faith Titus if you actually want me to tutor you by hand, because I know, yes, people would always want to learn how to trade, and I do that as well. I teach people on how to trade all the crypto markets, talking about the traditional cryptocurrencies. We're talking about the decentralized finance, that's the DeFi sector of cryptocurrency, the blockchain, and the government regulatory aspect of it. So we, teach you how you can actually play safe in the ecosystem, the NFT market. I also teach people on how they can play safe in that market, right? And I have a couple of partners, even from US. I'm here in Nigeria, but I have, you know, I trade with them. We do daily calls, monthly calls, weekly calls, and we provide crypto signals. You can actually follow. when you invest, you can follow those signals that the report can actually point you to credible cryptocurrencies you can invest your money so you don't lose. But our main focus, or my main focus, is for you to learn first. Learn how to trade first. So contact me via my LinkedIn page by Surv Your Faith Titus. And if for me to guide you, you can also reach out to me on Twitter, which is at eWealth Atlantic. As you can see the t-shirt, like this is eWealth Atlantic, if you can see, yeah. So when you go on Twitter, you say at eWealth Atlantic, you can follow me on Twitter, message me there. You can also reach me via my email address, which is faithctitus@gmail.com. But most of it all, where you can really find me and join my project platform on Telegram, it's on www.sonergy.io. Sonergy.io is spelled SONERGY.io. Once you go in there, scroll down to the bottom of the website, then click on Telegram, then join Telegram room and ask of the admin. That is the fastest way to reach out to me. Other than that, there are other resources out there online that you can actually learn about cryptocurrency and become profitable. But you need guidance, and I'm here and I'm available to hold you by hand and teach you what you need to do and what you need to know about cryptocurrency and become profitable.
Yeah, we're going to put, yeah, as a good service for you coming on, we'll put your link information in the body of the video. And if it's okay, definitely want to ask you back maybe sometime in November. Slots are kind of, well, maybe somewhere October, November, probably November, whatever, come back again. And then I guess you can think of kind of what people are thinking. The people that are not familiar with cryptocurrency, we definitely want to invite you back on again. Absolutely.
Yes, I'm available. Even if you want us to be doing it maybe every week, yes, I'm available because my focus is to teach people on how to play safe in the ecosystem. And that is what I want for. It's something that has a lot of value, a lot of potentials. It won't be nice that we have people, who are just keeping their money lying waste in the bank and not putting it in this ecosystem and making money out of it. So seriously, I have a group of partners, particularly from US. These are made up of doctors, bankers, US soldiers. They are all trading. And when you come on board and you see, you will be so overwhelmed. Yeah.
Wow.
So
yeah, we're gonna definitely have you back. We're definitely gonna have you back. Maybe in October, I think. Yeah, we'll talk about it off the screen. And I guess now, just because we kind of just getting everybody understanding a little bit, what would you say to, what do you want the new American or African person from the African country or from Europe, the new investor, what do you want to tell us to kind of get us to just get a little bit more of an idea? Is there anything that you want to share that we think that we should know and kind of makes us feel comfortable or whatever?
Okay, for everyone of you listening out there, I know there has been a lot of negativity that has been said around the market, the crypto market. I want to tell you that the market is actually safe. It is safe. It's about knowing where to trade and knowing whom to teach you. For example, I have been in this ecosystem since 2016.
Okay.
I was actually working in a financial agency. Shortly after I returned from the UK, where I studied my master's degree in international oil and gas management.
Wow.
When I returned, yes, someone told me about Bitcoin in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
And when I leveraged the opportunity, then I
Mm-hmm.
invested just $500. But
Okay.
within three weeks to about 1 month,
Okay.
Bitcoin grew in price. I was able to save up to $3,000,
Okay.
and I had
Wow.
to resigned from my job. And
Okay.
since 2017, I have been out of government job. I have been out of 9 to 5 job,
Right.
and I am in Bitcoin. So if it wasn't paying, if it's not a good space to trade in, perhaps I would have gone back to 9 to 5 job. So it's a very good ecosystem to come into play. All you have to do is make up your mind. Make up
Right.
your mind and come through. I am here. Eric is here. We're
Yeah.
here to put you through the
Right.
right place and guide you for you to come in, trade very well, and make money. But I also want to say, as a newbie, you cannot only become successful in this ecosystem just by trading cryptocurrencies. There are other career prospects that are available in this ecosystem. As a father, as a mother, you can encourage your kids to learn how to become blockchain developers. They are the
Okay.
highly sought after career prospects. As I spoke
Okay.
to you, they are highly paid because a lot
Okay.
of companies are looking at building blockchain solutions that will help them optimize their corporate business activities.
Right.
The likes of Morgans, they are looking for blockchain developers. You can imagine your kid working or developing or writing codes for
Right.
the big banks, the big institutions, right?
Right.
So you must not become a crypto trader. You can also become a market analyst.
Wow.
You can
Wow.
be in the space. As a medical doctor, you can apply blockchain technology in your career as a sector. As a banker, you can integrate blockchain solutions, services, just to make payment transactions easier for your customers. Blockchain technology can be applied in the supply and logistics sector.
Okay.
Blockchain technology is also applied even in the entertainment sector. That is where
Okay.
the non-fungible token comes in.
Okay.
There's no sector that blockchain technology it is not applied or applicable. So you must not only become a trader. Like I said, you can become even an angel investor, a venture capitalist in this ecosystem, and you make money. You can become a business lead. You can
Right.
become a blockchain solution architect. You can become you can learn how to write what we call smart contracts. You can become a Solidity developer. You can become an advisor. You advise people. You even as a legal practitioner, you
Right.
can yes, you can make a very good career prospect in this ecosystem. So there are a whole lot of opportunities available for the newbies. So just come through, come through, we'll take you by hand and point you to those areas where you can trade on and become profitable.
Yeah, we're definitely, and there's no question about it. You will be coming back. We will talk about that. Audience, I mean, it's Iris. She needs to come back, and she's offering to come back on a regular basis. So yeah, we definitely want. We may consider her a residential expert. That's a title, that residential ex. That's a in the U.S. when somebody becomes kind of authority residential expert, you know. So maybe would give you that title. And so yeah, so we're definitely gonna bring you back. I think this interview kind of open up people's eyes a little bit, especially the last part where you saw that she went to school in the UK, came back, had a government job, but got involved with cryptocurrency and other financial private sector opportunities, and has been successful to the point that is the government job is a thing of the past. So yeah, this has been, got more information than I expected was going to get today. So it's very good. It's very good. So I guess we'll end it here, just because we kind of got people to really see that something is going on big out there, and you don't want to miss it. And she is a source to educate you, to do business with you, and to kind of help you and to be successful, you know. And so we'll end it today, but I will make sure me and her will talk, and we'll get all of her information, contact information and stuff in the body of the video. Definitely subscribe, like, this is great information, and share, and we will have her back. There's no question about that. She will come. We would definitely offer her to come back, and she has a great personality, as we see, and very knowledgeable and informative. So this has been a great interview, and I definitely appreciate you coming and sharing with you know, internationally, the Nigeria and the American public and the English public. We're over here in America, but we really appreciate you taking some time out to share with us.
Okay. Wow, thank you so very much. It's really my pleasure, and I'm very, very glad for giving me this opportunity. And yeah, I can't wait to come back, you know, to teach our viewers. I'm probably doing a master class, you know, for them. Yeah, that I can do, you know, so they can actually know where to find all these cryptocurrencies and the platform they can trade on. I'm willing to provide a master class, you know, for them, so they can learn properly and become successful. So once again, thank you so very much. Thank you. You can see, because of the fact that I love what I do, right now, this is about 11 p.m. in my country. Yeah, I'm sure it's about, is it 5 p.m. where you are? It's about 5 p.m. where you are. So I have to stay this late just to make sure that I pass this information, right? Because it's very, very important for everyone. I want to see everybody go out of poverty. That is my dream. And if the cryptocurrency and blockchain technology provides that opportunity for everyone to gain financial inclusion, it is my desire to create the awareness, build capacity around the ecosystem so everybody can become rich in the nearest future. Yes.
She will be back. There's no question. She will be back. And you just stay on for a second. We're going to end it with them, and I want to tell the public, definitely subscribe again. Like, share this information with, you know, if your corporation, with everybody, share, is giving you an introductory type of understanding. She will be back. Yeah. And we really appreciate you watching the video, and we will see you next time. And thank you very much. But you stay on. Don't go nowhere. Okay. Thank you. Okay, great.